Pete's Pigskin Previews spotlighting 80 area high schools from 6-man to 6A as we get ready for the high school football season. Pete's Pigskin Previews are brought to you by Wayland Baptist University and Raider Pump and Supply.
Remind me how Hermleigh finished up last year.
Yeah, Pete, really good year for us, I thought. Unfortunately, we missed the playoffs by a game. It came down the last game of the season. We were 7-3 or 7-2 at the time, and played Ira for the second spot in our district, and they ended up beating us by a touchdown or so. And hate that, but I thought it was a really good season, ending 7-3. We had tons of kids that had not played varsity football before, and so lots of inexperience. If you'd have told me we'd be 7-3 when the season was over, when it all started, I don't know that I'd have believed you. And so I thought it was great for us to play the teams we played and to have some of the success that we did. I think it's a huge step into what we're going to see this season.
How many starters are back, offense and defense?
So we return 4 on offense and 4 on defense, and so a good blend coming back. We graduated some guys they're pretty athletic, and so as far as athletic ability goes, it's hard to replace those guys. But we got a bunch of guys that are good football players coming up, and so I think that'll bridge the gap there. And got a giant senior class. Got 10 seniors in our class, which obviously at our level is almost unheard of. And so we're excited about them and them being leaders and showing our younger guys on how things are supposed to be done.
Well, Coach, anytime anybody can win a state title, it's unbelievable. You got to win one coaching softball. That's got to resonate to the football program.
Yeah, it's obviously special for our kids and our community and school and everybody that's involved in that. And I think when your kids and your athletes experience that, whether they're on that team or just part of your athletic program, I think now they say, why not us, or why can't we do it too? And I think that's kind of in the back of their minds, and I think it's again a group of seniors that a lot of them have been here for a long time. Most of them are straight up Hermleigh kids who've lived here their whole lives, and so when you've got a group like that, that's fun, and they want to be successful and they want it. And when they have a passion like that, it's going to be fun, and we're excited.
When you look out, what are the Hermleigh Cardinals on the football field going to look like this year?
Man, we fly around. We play 100 miles an hour. We always tell them, if you're going to mess up, you're going to mess up 100 miles an hour. And so you get a lot of dudes that are passionate about the game, who want to be good. And you're going to see a group that has matured and who understands how things are supposed to go now. And you're going to see a group that is going to be hungry throughout the season. And so we're going to live off that. We talked about it, that we want to compete against Westbrook. We want to compete against Highland and Ira. We want to make the playoffs and try to make a run. So,
talk about your non-district schedule.
Yeah, so it stays the same as it was last year. Start off with Sands, and obviously a well-coached team with Coach Keith over there, entering his second year, and so it'll never be easy playing Coach Keith. And then we play Abilene Christian, and you never know what you're going to get. With some of those private schools, which kids move in and out. So new coach there. But man, they played us tough last year and gave us a game. And then we don't have to travel all this way like we did last year. We play Buena Vista game 3, and they're going to be really good. Lots of youth. They surprised a lot of people last year, and I think they're going to continue to be good this year. And then we've got Throckmorton, who played in the regional semifinals last year. And so, never easy task. And then we got Grady in there, and they're doing a lot of good things over there with those kids. And so by no means is it easy. And that's good, because it'll prepare us for our district, who obviously, again, not easy. So.
And give me your thoughts on district.
Yeah. I think obviously you've got the 2-time defending state champ inside your district. And so that's tough. I think between us and our by district, I think it's probably one of the hardest districts in the state. And so, you get obviously Westbrook, and Highland's going to be tremendously better this year. Ira's going to be good again. I think it's 5 or 6 years in a row they've been in the playoffs, and so it's not easy. And you got Rotan and Roby who are going to try to make some noise and surprise some people. And so there's not an easy week in district, and it makes it tough. But I mean, that's okay, because when you make it out of district, if you do make it out of district, you're either going to face Garden City, Borden County, or Rankin. And so you got 3 probably top 15 teams as soon as you make the playoffs. And so you better be ready. And so, we're excited for the opportunity and hope it ends up in our favor.
And talk about the goals this year for the Cardinals.
Yeah, we, obviously, like anybody else, you want to fight for a district championship and make the playoffs and try to make a run, but we just want to get better every single day. We want to make sure that, we're fine tuning everything. We got to make sure that when we approach each and every single Friday night, that we're not only getting better, but we're pulling from the bottom up, and making sure that it's not just these couple of players that are making us good, but we're only as good as the worst guy we got on the team. And so if we're all going in the right direction, then that's huge, especially how long and grueling football season is. And so it makes your life a lot easier when we have 25 coming out this year, when all 25 are coming out to play, and they know what the goal is, and they know what the mission is, and they're all going in the same direction. And so, man, just like we said, make a run and all be going in the same direction.
And then let me just ask you, Coach, you just named the athletic director out there to get to oversee everything, and that's got to be a awesome for you.
Yeah, it's a special job, and one I don't take lightly, and I'm very honored and blessed to have that title, if you will. But I don't think it changes a whole lot. We're going to continue to do things the right way, and we're going to try to mold young kids into young adults, and make sure they're good people when they come out of here. We always talk about being good dudes amongst our kids, and making sure we're doing what's right. And so that's always going to be the focus. Is we're going to lose games, and we're not going to win a state championship every year, or maybe even district championship every year. But our plan is to make sure we put good dudes and good people out into the world. And so that's always going to be the game plan.